oftentimes with like black people in general, black women have changed the guard of like where your mind can take you because of how educated you are. But the expectation of black men is like, do it with your body or don't do it at all. So athletics is like, it's heavily like depending on what you can do with your body athletically. They don't really care about what's going on in your mind. But this is it kind of tied to like slavery to me because they can tell like genetically like, oh, he a stud. We're gonna remove him from the community. Now, if you 10th grade and you get picked to go to like this prestigious high school where you can excel in athletics and stuff like that, and you remove from your community, and now you see these white folks and they norm is like having money, great education, all these things, then you're gonna associate blackness with poverty. You're gonna associate blackness with like poor conditions, poor mentalities, dumb, all these different things. But also, and like I know this from experience because I got partners that went through this, like they get out there and then they feel insecure about the only thing they there for is athletics. Because these people that's there for education make it aware that you only here because you're good at football. So then it's like they feel ostracized. How do I assimilate? I got to get with one of they women. You know what I'm saying? And like black women, well not black women, but white women and black men had this thing where like they need each other to equal one white man. So like white women got the whiteness, they got the skin. Black men, they got the man. So like we come together, we could be one white man. And it's like,
wow.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll be right back.
I know, right?
All right, so I want to move on to the other side of the debate because sometimes when I see this conversation or this discourse happening on the internet, you get, but it's okay when a black woman does it, when she dates outside her race, and you were just speaking to that a little bit. I've been on these dating apps myself. It's hard out here for us.
That's why I got off.
And there is a prevalence of white men on them apps. And it's not really my thing, but it also just makes it difficult for me to have more options for my dating pool. But for you guys, like, what do you think is the difference between when it's happening amongst black women versus when it's happening amongst black men?
We don't have a lot to choose from. And then we talk about preference, right? So if I'm a black woman who desires to date a man who has a certain faith that he practices that's in line with mine, that makes a certain amount of money,
now you'll go there.
that has maybe a certain limit with how many children he already has.
Now you're asking for too much.
That may have never been married before, and I'm older.
Yeah.
So we down under the floor by the time we actually vet through every, like, and this is not, again, I'm not talking about people, women that are super stringent and have all these high, like, over the top standards. Just basic things, right?
Yeah, sometimes it's not high over the top. The bar just being held.
That's what I'm saying. So we're doing this off just basic fundamental things that we would like. A man who's into his career. Some of them still trying to figure it out. No shade, but again, if you're established, if you're high achieving, and that would go for a man, like depending, if you may have a standard where, hey, I want to date a woman who has a passion, it's something she's really passionate about, and she's career driven. She can still be a great mom, but she has something for herself. You wouldn't date a woman that necessarily doesn't have anything going for herself. So when the statistics already show, it's not a lot of y'all around, not a lot of good solid guys around, not a lot of guys that care about themselves enough to go to a therapist or to read a book or to go to the gym or to eat a salad. Again, we're under under the couch. And so that's part of it. It's a numbers game. You all have more choices. It just is what it is.
I think also too though, like, even if I am on the same like economic status as you, my options is different. I might want to go play that field. Like, it's like I don't work that hard. If you ain't got nobody that stayed down with you to your success, and even sometimes, even when you do stay down, like my options change up. I want to go explore them options because we always think it's something better going on. But I think too, my mentality about this is always like, whatever. Like, the whole conversation is like, do what you want to do, as long as it's not like, well, I'm dating white men because I don't like black men. Like, I'm cool. But then also too, it's just like, in like a case like Serena Williams. Serena Williams, like, the only thing I ever really heard black men compliment her about was her ass. You feel me? Everything else is like she manly, she this and that. But she go get with the white dude. Now the white dude look crazy. He look crazy. You know what I'm saying? But he is a billionaire.
You saw
like,
the swimming
hey,
trunk picture, didn't you?
I did. Shot a look translucent.
I
You hear
didn't
me?
see the swimming trunk picture.
He looked translucent. It's crazy.
Oh, don't say that.
It's a stark contrast.
Okay.
What he like invested in this or something? No.
No.
I'm just playing. But nah, I'm just saying it's like, but you can't go. But then it's like, well, he do got $1 billion, and men respect money. You feel me? So it's like, well, she do got $1 billion, but you can use that as an example too. But I think also my kind of like point of view is, if you go to college, you in your career, you doing your thing. The type of people you around too, it lessens like the black man that you might want. That field do get shorter and shorter because of war on drugs. Like we was funneled into prison, y'all was left out here, and y'all figured it out. Like my mama struggled working regular jobs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go the corporate route, and I'm gonna go do the corporate takeover, and that's what y'all did. That's just real. The stats is there.